When you talk about F5s, you mainly think of America with only having F5s. What if I told you, in my home country, Australia, an F5? Yeah, I'm not joking. The Bulahdelah, let me make sure I got it correct. Bulahdelah could have been an F5. It was in Australia, around 130 or so kilometres from where I'm actually sitting. So yeah, in New South Wales, in Australia, possibly an F5. Today I'm going to tell you about this tornado and tell you what happened. There isn't that much information. Yesterday, well not yesterday, 2 days ago, I did some big research and made a PowerPoint. I got so much information, almost all of it, because there's barely any information about this tornado. But I'm going to tell you about the Bulahdelah Tornado, an Aussie nightmare. And also, before we start, I would like to say thank you for the support that I've been getting, like 17 subscribers. One video that I uploaded like more than a month ago, just all of a sudden just going like 10 views per day, that dead man walking tornado video. I'm just surprised. But yeah, thank you for the support, and let's get back on to this monster. The Bulahdelah tornado was an intense tornado which occurred near the town of Bulahdelah, 100 kilometers or 62.1 miles northeast of Newcastle, New South Wales, on the 1st of January. So yeah, Mother Nature's just like to them, Happy New Year's! On the 1st of January, it happened on the 1st of January, and it's thought to be the most destructive tornado ever documented in Australia. However, no official rating has been made to the public. The tornado touched down at 3:45 in the afternoon. It is unknown when the tornado dissipated. I'd also like to say, if you hear wind blowing against the house, we've had very windy days. We just had a bunch of wind, just letting you know. The tornado left a damage path of 22 kilometers or 14 miles long, and its max width was 1.6 kilometers wide, or a mile wide, through the Bulahdelah State Forest. It is estimated that the tornado destroyed over 1 million trees. A caravan was destroyed and a 2-ton tractor was lifted into the air, landing upside down. The tornado was reported by witnesses as a swirling black cloud surrounded by flying debris and producing a thunderous roaring sound. That actually kind of sounds familiar. The May 3rd, 1999 tornado. One of the worst in history, probably the second worst in history. As you can see here, it's a swirling black cloud. It's shrouded in debris. And people described its sound, that it had a thunderous roaring sound. So I could say that it probably looks like this. Yes. It probably looks like this. Also, before I continue on, I forgot to tell you about the setup. So as you can look at the top one, we're going to look at the top one for a bit. As you can see, in the Northern Territory and Queensland, maybe just a tiny bit above New South Wales, maybe a tiny bit in, you can see there's like just this low pressure. And if you look to where Western Australia and South Australia is, you can see there's a high pressure. Now let's look at the bottom one. You can see the jet stream. You've got that's going to come down. That's coming down as the high pressure's coming around. As you know, just like in America, they come together and that's how they can make supercells. Now we're going to talk about the rating, and before I start, I'm going to talk about to that person that in the comment section that I always see in videos when being like, oh, you got it wrong, it's the EF scale. I know that. I know that's the scale we use today. But back in 1970, I can't remember if even the scale was even around. I'll just say, back in 1970, here's the thing. If it was around, I can't remember, probably was. If it was around, then that's the scale they'd be using. So I'm not getting it wrong. So, to that person, just shut up. Anyway, let's continue. Anyway, no official rating has been made to the public, but it's thought to be the worst on the scale. An F5. That's just basically a nuclear bomb going off. This was a once-in-a-generation event, but it was 53 years ago. So it's bound to happen again. And when it does happen again, nothing will be left. Thank you for watching this video. This is actually my second try in making this video because the file got corrupted from my first try, but this should be good. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.